Bye. She already gone. Cara is off to the airport. If you saw, so here we go.
Continue on Terminal Circle for half a mile.
Okay. If you saw the last video, Cara's back is flaring up again. If you remember all the stuff she dealt with this time last summer. Last summer we didn't know what we know now, and just kept pushing through, thinking it'll get better, and it never did. So then she eventually just suffered the whole summer. But she's recognizing it this time, and we're just nipping it in the bud. She's hopping on a flight to go back home and go to her doctor, who will give her an injection that works for her. Usually lasts 4 to 6 months, longer sometimes. She's only had a couple, and it's been a year now. So, but I am carrying on with the pups because I have to go meet David, who has Cara's Jeep, in Boise tomorrow. We're going to see Cara's friend Holly up in Sandpoint, Idaho. But I have redirected David to Boise. Gonna leave Cara's Jeep and I think my Jeep too at Nate from Outdoor Auto. We're gonna leave it at Nate's place. Leave both of them at Nate's place.
600 feet, keep right to stay on Terminal Circle.
And then probably rendezvous back with Cara, I'm assuming Portland, by the end of next week. So that's the guess. The next couple days
right to stay on Terminal Circle
is honestly gonna kind of be chores and to-dos and stuff like that. This area is so beautiful. I'm gonna let you see what I'm seeing as I drive. Hopefully gonna make it to Stanley this afternoon and find camp there in the Sawtooths. I mean, that wouldn't suck. So, and then find camp north of Boise, because I still have to go to Sandpoint, because we've been delivering a lot of mail to Holly. So I still have to go there, but they don't have a place to store our vehicles there. So it's kind of a juggling, bouncing back and forth kind of thing. Extra miles, not ideal, but it is what it is, and we're just making the best of it. So, here we go. And before heading out of Billings, got to get a few things at Walmart. A resupply run. Oh, I was just gonna hold it up so you can scan it.
All right. You're gonna take me out of my walk. That's fine.
If you want to walk, I will put it down.
I'll bypass one of these. Thank you. You've got 2 bags.
There you go.
They
Thank
are
you.
all the same, right?
Yes. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Anything else I can do for you today, Ann?
I knew she wasn't gonna eat that. And we're off to Stanley. Although it's saying I won't get there till after 6 o'clock, which is a little later than I would prefer. So I might try to find something sooner than that. But at least I know I'll be in a beautiful area. Actually, I remembered I need to get the pup's nails done. And they can get us in at PetSmart. Are y'all ready to go now? Now that you got your nails all done? You won't scratch your dad anymore? All right, let's go. Well, I was waiting on the dog's nails to get done. I did a little more research on the route that I'm taking and decided to stop near Salmon, Idaho tonight. There's quite a few campsites on the Salmon River that sounded like they would be amazing. So my target is Salmon. Says I'll be there in 5.5 hours, plus stops, of course. So hopefully by 5 I'll be at camp. That would be ideal. And it would be even more ideal if it was a gorgeous camp on the Salmon River. I wouldn't be upset. Been driving for about an hour. We got snow-capped mountains in front of us. This is mid-June, and that's more snow than we saw in Colorado in April. That's wild. I-90 from Billings through Bozeman and Butte is a gorgeous drive, even if it is interstate. You can't see it over there, but been paralleling the Yellowstone River pretty much the whole way. It's just beautiful through here. Made it into Bozeman. Gonna get some fuel and some lunch. Hopefully something fast for all of that. Instead of going through a fast food restaurant, decided to just pull over here next to a grassy spot, take the pups out, get them some water. Me hop back here real quick and make a sandwich. And then continue on. And that would be faster and more economical. I found this dill mayonnaise at Aldi, and it is really good. And I found some dill mustard, so making a heavily dilled sandwich. No, sir. You already had a treat. The dude over there at the car wash gave you treats. You don't get more treats. Okay, I mean, that dill mayonnaise and mustard real good. I like that a lot. Before I get back on the road, I want to take the time to thank the sponsor of this video, 3W Floor Liners. When we got the Ross Monster and the Ford F-350, it did not come with any kind of rubberized floor liners. So immediately knew 3W Floor Liners was what we needed to get. They make the best floor liners on the market. I mean, you can see this fits in the factory location like a glove. It mounts to the factory little mounting pins here, so it has a nice and secure fit. Deep grooves to capture all the dirt and stuff. Actually, since I've got this, let's take this out. Dust that off. There we go. But super impressed, really, with how they fit. We've had these in here for almost a year now, and they are incredible. I've been running their floor liners for about a year and a half in the Gladiator, And I mean, as you can see, just deep, deep grooves to trap all the dirt and stuff. Gives you excellent traction when you're off-road. Fits in the Jeep. So amazing. I can't say enough about 3W floor liners. There's a reason I'm running these and not the factory Jeep floor liners that I've got stored up in the attic. I really, really like these a lot. So no matter if you're driving a Jeep, a Ford F-350, a Toyota, a Subaru, a Nissan, whatever it may be, check out 3W floor liners. I'll put the link in the description. With the discount code, no matter what you're driving, they've got excellent floor liners for your application. And go check them out. Thanks 3W for sponsoring this video. You guys are awesome. Off the interstate, on the highway, that tower thing in the distance is the Anaconda Smelter Stack State Park. It's a very odd thing to make a state park around. I'm excited to be off the interstate and on more rural highways. Can't wait to see what beautiful things that we find on this drive. We shouldn't be too far from the Idaho border. But always excited to be exploring new areas and seeing new things, even if it's on pavement. I intentionally chose this route, even though it's slightly longer, both in distance and time, but it got me off the interstate and into the remote areas. And that's always preferred. This is some amazing countryside. We've got a mix of wilderness area, mostly national forest, a little bit of BLM land around here. So much public land here. I'm currently paralleling the Big Hole River. I keep seeing fishermen in their little boats. I'm jealous. It looks beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Did you see that beautiful campsite right on the water? Wish I could stay there. I gotta get farther, but I wish I could stay there. That was awesome. There's tons of campsites right there. That's 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 back behind me. Idaho coming up. Welcome to Idaho. I'm surprised there's not a sign here. Here's the sign. Welcome to Idaho. We're definitely in the mountains now. We climbed over 7,000 feet, now dropping to 6,000 feet but the terrain is a lot more steep and rugged. The road is a lot steeper and twisty. It is quite beautiful. Now, this highway is also known as the Lewis and Clark Trail. It's just wild to think of how far Lewis and Clark went on their journey and came up through these mountains. Hopefully not in the wintertime. That had to have been just ridiculously rugged. To the right, in the little ravine in the trees, is the North Fork Salmon River. I think where I'm going to camp is on kind of where the Salmon River becomes a larger body of water. Not sure, we'll see. Big game ahead. That sound better not be lying. I'm going to be pissed. I hate it when sounds like that. Say, you know, wildlife viewing area, big game area, you know, elk crossing, and they're nowhere to be found. That's just annoying. Right here is where the North Fork of the Salmon River intersects with the Salmon River. And hopefully I'll find a campsite on the water. There's a spot down here, I think in that little cluster of trees on the right, called Bobcat Gulch. It's a free Forest Service campground and river access for boats. I'm gonna pull in there and check it out.
Head west. In 400 feet, make a U-turn.
Well, there are spots available here. And definitely some people around. I don't see the boat launch area. I mean, if I don't find better, I can just come back up the road and come here. I wouldn't be upset. Alright, I'm definitely keeping that one in mind. The one I want to camp at is 19 miles away. Wouldn't be ideal if I got all the way down there and decided to come all the way back. But I would if I had to. Actually, no, I'd probably just keep going. But that was nice. I just didn't like the proximity to other people there. I'm just nervous that this other one, the one that I want to camp out, I'm not sure how many spots are there. So it may just be taken. We'll see. There's also a couple more I want to check out along the way. This is just gorgeous. That's a cool rig.
Your destination is on the left.
Can confirm. Well, this is the one that I want to go to. One other person here. Multiple campsites. But it's not on the river. It has river access, but it's not on the river. And it butts up to private property. Well, I didn't love this one. The description sounded better than it is. So, I found more on the other side of Salmon, and I'm gonna head there. Well, welcome to the town of Salmon. This is a cool downtown. Well, I drove past this spot. It's by there's boat ramp access down there, but this is a little BLM spot right on the edge of the river, and thought this would be perfect. I kind of didn't want to search anymore. No one was here. Right on the river. Can't really get down there to it, but that's fine. I can see it. I don't have my Idaho fishing license because I wasn't planning on staying in Idaho very long. But beautiful view of the mountains. Yeah, this will work nicely. Now, I know I went to the store this morning, got a whole bunch of good stuff, but honestly, I don't feel like cooking. So, chicken salad, where's my crackers? Some crackers, a spinach artichoke cheese spread, and some pineapple. That's dinner. Ursula, who was at the gear event, my shooting competition friend, she and I are shooting a competition next Sunday. So, yeah, a week from today, Father's Day. Next Sunday in Oregon before Overland Expo PNW, and I need to register. All right, in the squad with Ursula. Select squad. Boom. Sweet. This is gonna be a blast. I can't wait. Came outside with the dogs, and oh my gosh, the bugs are horrible. Luckily, they're not mosquitoes or biting bugs. They're just bugs. And so far, they have not gotten inside. But look at that. That is a whole swarm of nastiness. What a gorgeous spot. Sun has set behind that hill, and the temperatures are falling. I think it's gonna be a really nice night.
I woke up in the night. You weren't there.
Yeah, well, I got in bed early.
I'll get dressed.
You can't eat the moths. Well, after a very relaxing and productive evening, it's time for bed. Tomorrow, get up, carry on to Boise, meet up with Cara's Jeep, drop off her Jeep and my Jeep at Nate's house, and then carry on in just the Ross Monster up toward Sandpoint, Idaho, which is like 7 hours away from Boise. Idaho is a tall state, like really, really tall. It takes a long time to get from the south to the north part of it. I did not realize that, how bad it was. Find some place to camp halfway along the way. I've got a lot of mail that we sent to Cara's Rebel teammate Holly's house in Sandpoint, which is why I have to go all the way up there, because I've got a crap ton of mail up there, because we were supposed to go there instead of Boise and her going home. So it is what it is. But yeah, come back. I'll find some amazing place to camp. Show you the process of, picking up the Jeep and how all that works. Because it's my first time transporting a Jeep like this across the country, and picking it up. So should be interesting. Thanks for watching. Hope this is a cool day for me. It was a beautiful day. But all the important links and stuff are in the description, so go check those out. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye.